the start, in the first 1 minute of trade. Okay. We do have our experts with us, but we also have the management of Jindal Stainless. Remember, they have taken the resolution today, slump sale, will get in a lot of money to the company, similar to what probably a Polaris did. Let's get in Jitender Pal Verma, ED and CFO of Jindal Stainless, to talk about this. Good having you, Mr. Verma. Thanks for joining in. Now take us to the plan chalked out for the asset monetization.
This is basically, our board has decided that Jindal Stainless would be restructured into 4 legal entities. So there will be 3 additional entities along with Jindal Stainless. Hisar would be one legal entity, the resultant. Jindal Stainless will continue to do its stainless steel business from Orissa. Plus, we'll have another legal entity, Jindal United Steel Limited, which would do the carbon steel. And the 4th one will be JCL, the Cocoa One business would be done through this legal entity.
Mr. Verma, so what is the estimated value of the assets that are being considered for monetization?
See, it's basically, the first step would be the demerger of the Hisar entity, and then the Hisar Stainless unit, which presently resides in JSL, it will be sold to the Hisar entity. That will have a consideration of about 2,809 crores. Similarly, the hot strip mill, which resides in JSL Orissa, would be sold to the Jindal United Steel Limited for roughly about 2,413 crores. And the Cocoa One unit will be having a consideration of about 493 crores. So that's and the consideration coming in to the company would be resulting in the debt reduction at JSL level in excess of roughly about 5,000 crore.
What's the current debt on the books, and how will it change post this deal?
Currently, we have a debt of in excess of 8,500 crore, and there should be a reduction of in excess of about 5,000 crores.
Okay, so what will the total savings for the company be in terms of interest payments and essentially the interest payments post this deal?
In JSL, the interest saving should be roughly in the region of about 580 to 600 crores per year. However, the other benefits which would come in is the benefits of unlocking the value for the shareholders. It also is a structure which enables us to get strategic investors into any of these 4 legal entities, depending upon the interest of a particular strategic investor. Plus, it helps JSL to reduce debt and use its capacity to optimum utilization, bring in the operational efficiencies by doing a backward integration, because the carbon steel entity would invest in a blast furnace, and thereby we can get cheaper hot metal from this entity, and then instead of the scrap which we presently import.
Mr. Verma, so improvement expected in the financials of the company. What's your hope on that? And last many quarters, the company has been posting losses.
See, the major reason for the less demand or less sales is the high imports from China. There is a large-scale dumping from China. The China's policies are very, I would say, friendly for their exports, because they have nil duty on imports, whereas they have 10% duty on finished steel. That means if I wanted to sell into China, the importer has to pay 10% duty, whereas in the country, when Chinese goods come in, they have to pay only 7.5%. Plus, on our inputs, we have 2.5% input custom duty. So there is this major imbalance which is there between the two countries, and it puts a lot of pressure on us. So we have petitioned to the government, and we are wanting this imbalance to be corrected to make the Make in India initiative much better. And this would definitely help us improve our margins.
All right.
You would be surprised to know that imports of stainless steel from China have increased by more than 100% in the last 5 years, more than 700% in last 5 years. So that's a huge import, and in one way we say it's make in India, and the other side the Chinese are free to import into the country.
Sure, but I would more interested in what this does for you. Anyways, thanks so much for joining in today, sir, and giving us your views. That's the management of Jindal Stainless speaking on the business reorganization. The stock reacting duly, about a couple of percentage points higher, actually 3.5%. So that's 3 straight days of gains for Jindal Stainless. It's been a good mover, all right. What's also moved today on news is IVRCL, which is up 4.5%. Remember, to sell non-core assets to cut debt by about 2,500 crores. So that is one stock in news which has reacted, and IFCI, of course, has reacted.